Hello, guys. Merry Christmas or Merry Christmas Eve. The markets are going to be closed for Christmas tomorrow, just so you guys know. I hope you guys enjoy my Santa hat. It's kind of floating in the middle of the air here, but that's okay. It's Christmas magic, all right? Anyways, let's go through our weekly markets and let's go see what's up. All right, so on the CNN Fear and Greed Index, we were at extreme greed. So right now when we're extreme greed, this is kind of when you want to start offloading your stocks because once again, this is a cycle of extreme greed. Then we go back to extreme fear. That's when you start buying things again. And now we're at extreme greed. This is where you want to start selling things. I know like you're mentally thinking, oh no, we should buy more. It's like, it's going to go up more. Keep buying. But that's how you get got. You get got doing that. So now is probably time to start selling. But hey, not investment advice, but I am personally offloading more stocks right now. And I know we're just at the beginning of extreme greed, but I'm going to start offloading some stocks here. Also, guys, remember that, January 15th is coming up, which is when you have to pay your estimated taxes. So don't forget to pay those. If you guys have been crushing it all year, like I'm sure you guys have, and if you've made a lot of money, make sure you go and check to see if you're a trader like me and see if you need to go pay taxes because you don't want to get eaten up with fees, right? That sucks. Nobody wants to pay more taxes on top of their taxes. That's horrible. So yeah, anyways, continuing on. So the MMRI, we were actually just super low. We've plummeted all the way to 246. I mean, granted, we're still in the high risk territory, but we're nowhere near extreme risk for a market correction. So that's good. That's relatively good to extreme. And where we've been at in the past, like the start of October. All right. And on the S&P 500 heat map for the week, it's definitely been a mixed bag. It's kind of like topping almost. Like this is kind of what you start seeing when you have extreme greed play out. You kind of start seeing pullbacks in individual stocks. So this is quite normal to have a mixture of red and green. So this is just kind of also verifying that, hey, momentum's starting to run out. All right, and moving on to stocks. So on Devon Energy. Oh, also guys, my TradingView subscription ran out. So it really doesn't affect me too much, honestly. Not really. I'll show you what I mean. So I know we're keeping up with the Devon Energy. Looking at the RSI, we're actually going up. We've crossed and we're above the 50, which is bullish. We are ascending quite well, which is once again bullish. And the MACD reversed and we're going into more and more bullish territory, which all of this right here is bullish. But see, look at this, guys. You can just swap to our normal trend lines of 9-day moving average, 20 EMA, 50-day, 200-day. So we're still below the 200-day, which is not good. That's bearish. We just dipped below the 50-day moving average. We're really fighting that right now, which is bearish. Also, the 200-day, notice how that's starting to trend down. That's bearish. That's not good. And we're still on Devon Energies. We are above the 20, which is good, but we're in this red downtrend right here. So this is by Lux Algo. This is bearish. So as of right now, is Devon Energy a buy or a sell? For me, it's a hold just because that dividend is really nice. It's 77 cents per share. So that's pretty good. So I'm like, hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and let's hold it, Also with all the issues with the Middle East too as well, this is like the oil play that I'm banking on if things get crazier in Israel. And moving on to SBSW. So SBSW, I've been really hoping and praying for this one, and it has been going up. We did break out of this triangle pattern right here, and we are starting to head higher. The RSI is looking bullish. The MACD is looking bullish. Everything right here is looking fantastic. SBSW, they had some issues in Africa, but I feel like they are starting to fix themselves. And if you take this trend line from before, we could be looking at almost $7 SBSW, and we're heading towards that right there. So that's awesome. This trend line literally came from just from here to there. So $7 is the target price on this trade. And that's what I'm going to keep on holding until. So you know what? If you want to start selling calls at like $7.50 just to bring up some money, to get some premiums, it shouldn't hit that. But if it does, who cares? You made a lot and it hit your target price and you got paid to wait. Also, there's a nice dividend for SBSW, about 9 cents per share, and it's only like $5.60, so that's really good. Oh, also on SBSW, the RSI is looking really nice here as it reversed from purple being below. It reversed it going up, but that's really good to see. It's above the 50. RSI looks great. MACD looks good. It's gaining strength. And as of right now, the buy signals are both on for SBSW, just so you know, because it broke out of this triangle pattern. So that's great news to see. Oh, and if we break the 200-day, that's awesome as well. Oh, also, this happens sometimes too when you don't have trading view. Bro, you just hit restore connection, and that's all what happens. So Mara, I know lots of people love Mara right now, but let's be real, guys. It is so overbought. It is, the RSI is at almost 90. The MACD, yes, that's bullish because look how high it is, but look how high it is. Like, this hasn't been this high since the blow off top right here. So, I mean, yeah, even this, like, remember this cycle when we hit this, it went boom. We hit that right there and went boom, and then all the way down. So, if history repeats itself, we're looking for a giant pullback here if you look at the MACD. So, this is pretty bearish. I know this pulled a surprise on us and it actually ended up going up. And right now, Mara is just crazy. Mara is irrationally high. Yeah, it's Lux Algo also saying, hey man, you should have sold way back here. So it's in the red. It is so red. It is, yeah. So definitely time to take your profits, At least that's what I think. You don't have to listen to me. I could be wrong, but just saying, I would definitely be taking profits if I had Mara. I already took my profits, so I'm happy with my gains that I have with it. Okay, so UNG, we were deeply oversold on the RSI. Made a video about being careful about that, but once again, we still took the trade out, and that was at, 450. I still had I had it at like $5. And we recovered nicely. The MACD reversed. Look at how beautiful this is. We're all going up here now. We're reversing. It is the winter time, so more natural gas will be used. So this all right here looks pretty bullish to me. We are below the 50, which isn't the best, but that's okay on the RSI. So we're doing okay. If we go ahead and check the lines, if you will, look at this. This thing's telling me to buy. Luxago's telling me to buy. So look at this, how beautiful it is. If we go and tell Luxago to sleep real quick, we are above the 9 MA, but that's it. We're still below the 20 EMA, 50 MA, and the 200 MA. So that's bearish, but remember, we have to start from somewhere. So this could be the reversal. This could be the pivot, but we still have to break out a little bit more because I am seeing this trend line right here. I'll draw it really quickly for you guys. If you look at this trend line right here, it's sloppy, I know, but it does look like we did break out. See this trend line right here? It looks like we broke out because we hit it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think we broke out. I think this is us breaking out. If you want me to predict how higher it's going to go, this is super quick, like on the spot. We're probably going to go about at least maybe 550. So that's a nice 10% gain. Once again, my plan is the same. I'm going to just sell calls until it hits the 200-day moving average, at least. But I'm really hoping for it to hit about 750. But once again, that's just my plan. All right, and is it altcoin season? Well, not yet, but we are getting higher and higher and higher. So we are approaching altcoin season. So that's good. Checking out Cronus, you can see here that this pattern kind of broke down, but that could be a false breakout before we go up. Cronus doesn't really follow too well the triangle pattern, but then again, maybe this is wishful thinking because we did break out twice. Maybe this line could be done better. Maybe it should be more like that. Okay, there you go. So yeah, as you see here, we're still in the triangle pattern. It's still fighting to see which direction it's going to go in. It's just still consolidating. And you can see that with the RSI, how it's about 50. So this is a normal, healthy thing because it just ran up really fast. It needs to consolidate and burn off some of that overboughtness. So that's super normal for Cronus. So this is good. This is healthy behavior from Cronus. And Lux Algo is, look at this, Lux Algo telling you to buy right here. So that's good. And the other buy signal right here. So this is good, all good stuff. We're above, turn off Lux Algo real quick. We're above the 50 and the 200 day. Yes, we did lose the 20 EMA and the 9, but that's not the worst in the world. We can always come back up. If you're swinging this, you could swing and sell at the 50, but I'm definitely going to hold this for a while because I got the icy white card, gives me 8% to hold it, so I'm just going to hold it. It's a guaranteed 8%, right? So all right guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate your time and I hope you guys have a great holiday, and thank you for watching. Bye.